awesome day. I get a lot of questions about meal prepping, so I'm going to do a quick little review on how I meal prep and the best way to do it. If you're in my challenge group, I help you how to meal prep. I give you recipes, I give you meal plans. For the rest of you that aren't in my group, here is a little way that I meal prep to have success with my nutrition during the week. So the first thing I do is I make a meal plan. This is a meal plan I make for my challenge group. This is also the one that I follow. But you can make your own meal plan, whatever that is, based on your nutrition needs. So for me, I look at my meal plan, I create a list, and usually my grocery list will consist of protein, carbs, healthy fats, fruit, veggies, and a couple little extra things. Water, LaCroix water, just a little few things that I don't really cook with but are more cooking essentials. So make the meal plan, make your grocery list, and that's the first few things that you need to do to have a successful meal prep. I do all of that on Saturday. I bulk shop at Costco, and then I usually shop at Publix for the rest of my groceries on Saturdays. And then Sundays is when I cook. You really need to commit to about 2 hours on a Sunday, or if you want to prep on a Monday you can, or a Saturday, or whatever day of the week. But you want to prep for at least, it takes about 2 hours just to get everything cut, cooked, and ready to be sorted. So I've already done my cooking for the day. I have my fruit chopped. I have my peppers here, my red peppers, tri-colored peppers here, cut and chopped. They're raw because I didn't want to cook them. I have broccoli. I also have Brussels sprouts in the oven. I always say pick three. Pick 3 veggies, pick 3 proteins, and then I usually do 2 carbs, and that's usually how I do it, and 2 fruits. Simple, easy. I change it up maybe a few times every couple weeks, but the simpler you make it, the more effective it is, honestly, and it's the less confusing. I have my 3 proteins. I have salmon, which I bake, and it is just chopped up with a fork. I have my crock pot chicken, which is shredded, and then I have my turkey meatballs, which has no carbs in it because I'm carb cycling with this meal plan. So it just has turkey and some spinach and a little bit of carrots just to give it to more flavor, because my kids will eat this as well. My kids will pretty much eat everything here, so I cook a lot of extra for them. So the first thing I'm going to do is, when you get your meal prep list, count up how much you need of each item or how many meals. Sometimes when I prep for my husband and I both, I have maybe 28 to 38 containers like this with all my food prepped. Lately, I'll cook all the food and then I'll just sort a couple days, and then I'll go back and resort, because in case my kids are eating the food, I don't want to have to pull out the food from all the little containers. So what I do is I first go through my fruit. I know I need 4 servings of fruit for me personally for the week. So in here I have strawberries, I ran out of blueberries, and then I have grapefruit. I prefer berries because of the antioxidant level, and I prefer grapefruit because of the detox fruit. So I will just measure it out with my little handy dandy purple container. This container I absolutely love, okay? All of these containers that you see I will be using is from the 21-Day Fix program. They're measured out perfectly to what your portion should be for the different food groups. So the purple is for fruit. So I have this measured out here, and then I pour it into my container right there, sealed off, and I went ahead and I already measured out all of these fruits. So I have all of them here. So I have 4 for me, and then I have 2 extra in case my husband wants to grab them while he runs out the door. He usually takes a banana or an apple, but I have extra fruit here. This will go in the fridge, okay? All of those are sorted and they're portioned out, so I know my fruit is ready for the week. I have my fruit paired with walnuts. Those I will go ahead and separate in baggies. I've already done that. So that will be one of my meals, is the fruit and the walnuts. It's ready to go. It's set. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sort my raw veggies. You can use peppers, you can use cucumbers, carrots. I prefer peppers, cucumbers, broccoli. They're just better sourced for you. I just like them because the water content in them as well. So in saying that, here's my peppers. I do the raw veggies separate so that I don't have to cook them, reheat them with my protein. So here's one bag, and I'm going to do about 10 bags. I have all my bags. And I'm going to take my green container right here and take my peppers. Oh, I just dropped one. Easy breezy. Fill in the bag. You can use a Tupperware container if you want. Put them in the bag, and there you go. So I make about 10 of these. Grab it in the morning, quick snack. Very easy. This, I will do the raw veggies with 2 hard-boiled eggs. So I have my hard-boiled eggs in my ice water right now, and that will be another meal, is my veggies with my 2 hard-boiled eggs. So that is done. I will do 10 of those, and those will go in the fridge. The next is my veggies, my cooked veggies. I did broccoli, and I have Brussels sprouts cooking. So I will take my green container again, and I'll do probably like 8 containers. Wait, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do like 4 or 5 of these containers, and then I'll leave the rest of the broccoli in there just so I have it in case my kids need it. Or if I want to eat something at home, I can just take it out of there, because usually I'll take these to go with me. I'll portion the green out into 4. Portion. Okay, there you go. So I have, say I have 4 here. They're all portioned out, okay? And then I have 3 sources of protein to pick from. So I can pick whatever one I want. You can do the turkey meatballs, you can do the chicken or the salmon, and you just fill the red up. So this usually fits, honestly, I think I can fit about 3 turkey meatballs in here. So what you do is you just stick them in here like this, and that's a meal for me, okay? Now when I do the carb days, since I'm carb cycling, I'll take my yellow container and I will fill it up with my sweet potato. This is just a baked sweet potato. I usually dice them and bake them into cubes, but I was in a hurry, so I just baked them whole. So here is my sweet potato, and I think I have about, I need about 8 servings or 8 meals with carbohydrates. So I have sweet potatoes, and then I have brown rice, which is cooking as well. So I'll go ahead and I'll portion those all out with my sweet potatoes. Like this. And that is exactly what I do. I portion enough containers out for however many days I think I'll need them ready in the fridge, and the rest I'll leave in these big containers so that my family can utilize them, or I can just cook a meal at home really quick with them. I'll just take them out of the big containers and heat them up. But a lot of times I eat on the go, and that's why I like having the containers pre-sorted, because it's easy for me. It's a lot easier than, you know, having to make it before I walk out the door. So that is what I do, okay? I get my fruit, I have all my meals set, I bag everything up, and then I have it in the fridge, and that's it. So, like I said, first step is you gotta plan and prep. You have got to make a meal plan, put it on your computer, write it out, whatever works best for you. Make a list. Go with my rule of thumb. Do 3 proteins, do 3 veggies, 2 carbs, and 2 fruits, and that is it. And then pick 1 or 2 healthy fats. I always do almond butter or coconut oil, or I do walnuts or almonds. And that is it. It's easy breezy. It is quite overwhelming the first weekend, but I promise you will get easier. Remember, your results are 80% of your nutrition. So if you do this, you're set for the week. All you have to do is grab your meal and go, pack it in your cooler for the day for work, do what works best for you when it comes to eating your food. But I'm telling you, if you don't prep, you will fail. I know if I don't have these foods in my fridge ready to grab and go, I will not eat this food. I will grab whatever's convenient, and it's not usually the most nutritious. So in saying that, make a plan, stick to it, and I promise you, you will have results, okay? Love you all. Have a fabulous day. Bye.